Hello, and welcome back to another video. My name is Roxy from CreativeMamaDesigns.com, and today's video is another video in the Design With Me series, in which I show you how to quickly design an untapped and unsaturated product that you can sell on Etsy or on your own website or anywhere else online. So if that's something that you're interested in, then let's get started now. But before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure to download this terrific freebie. It's a dot grid journal. There are also several freebies in my description below, so make sure you snag all those before they become paid products. So the product we are going to be making today are reindeer food tags. You may be asking what they are. They are a really cute digital product, and basically they are designed to be accompanied with bags of reindeer food. And what's reindeer food, you may ask? It is a mixture, from what I've found out, it's a mixture of kind of oats and different kind of seeds and things that you would give a reindeer. Families basically love making it together on Christmas Eve, and then the kids will then sprinkle this magical reindeer food outside their home to give to the reindeer as they come and drop their presents with Father Christmas. If we click into one here, it's kind of, they are just, a tag format, and they generally have a really sweet message or poem on it on the front, some really nice Christmas themed elements, and then they would attach that to that bag of reindeer food. So if we look at this one here, this one's got a video, which is really good to see. But as you can see, it's just lots of different tags arranged on one page. This one has 16 food labels, and if we click the video, you can see that it's just then printed out, cut, and then attached to the reindeer food bag. The great thing about this niche is it's going to be really easy for us to put this together and then make lots of different styles. As you can see, we have like really cutesy greens and yellows. Then we have something that looks more vintage, a lot more refined. But there are lots of different styles that we can make simple, some more elegant, some more colourful. But yeah, this is going to be something really lovely that we can now go ahead and design. One other thing I want to tell you about is the fact that this reindeer food tags falls under that unsaturated, untapped digital product niche that I'm always on the lookout for. So let me tell you why. Basically, when I'm looking for potential products to create, I like to see results on Etsy of less than about 3,000. I also then like to see that there are bestsellers, or that it's in people's baskets, and that it isn't relatively difficult to put together in order for me to test out that niche. So as you can see, there are only 936 results on Etsy, which is a great start. We've already got a bestseller here. And also, if we click into some, we might see that they're in people's baskets. So that's low in stock, only 4 left. Have a look at another one. So this one's in 8 baskets. So already we are at the end of August. So people are already looking up products such as these, and they have them in the baskets with the intention to buy. So this is another great sales signal that I like to see. Also, I'm a bit of a tools girl myself, so I like to use research tools just in order to flesh out the data that I have on a niche. And one such product is called Sell Samurai. It's really good at bringing back data that I need to just make a more informed decision on whether I want to make a product or not. And let me tell you the things that I look for. So I will enter the keyword here in this search bar here, and then it will bring back things like Etsy search volume, which is Etsy SB. We've got Etsy click-through rate and Etsy competition. With the search volume, I generally like to see any number here, but this is actually really high, 1,128, and that's the search volume that's being returned. This tool is generally really accurate, so I like to see any kind of number in this bar here. It just shows that there is traffic going towards this particular keyword. Etsy click-through rate, I generally like to see anything above about 5. It just means that people are clicking through and they're invariably going ahead and buying or putting it in their baskets with the intention of making a purchase later on. Etsy competition, like I said, I like to see anything under 3,000. So this is well underneath that. So all of this data here is really just very exciting for me, because it means that this is definitely unsaturated. There aren't very many products that are capturing this particular niche. And if we can go ahead and maybe create a few different styles of this, then we could really take over that first page. The other things I like to look at Etsy most trending, but other ideas that we could complement this niche, and also tags as well, just to make sure that when we are creating our Etsy digital product listing, that we have the correct tags that are most relevant and are going to allow us to show up higher in those search results. So without further ado, let's jump in and make this now. So here we are in Canva, and we're just going to create a custom size for that tag size. So let's have a look at the popular size. So if we were to do these, they are width 5.5 inches by height 7 inches. So we could do something like that. So let's go back over 5.5 by 7. So that will be our initial template. We will make our design, and then we'll arrange it on a larger page so that you've got many on a page. So let's go ahead and do that now. So we'll press T for text, magical, a bit bigger, in the center. I'm going to copy and paste that because I want reindeer food on another page, on another line. So what I'm doing now is I'm just putting the wording, just arranging it on the page, and then we'll go ahead and pretty it up and make it look really cute and Christmassy. So, but yeah, I just like to put the foundational elements there. So the next part we will be putting on this page is the poem, or that special kind of reindeer message, Christmassy message. If we're looking at this page, there are lots of different kind of poems and messages. Some are the same, some are different. So my idea for this would be to make something really unique, really cute. And the way we can do this really simply is by using the fantastic AI tool, ChatGPT. So let me show you how I do that now. So there are two different versions of ChatGPT. We've got GPT 3.5, and then we've got the more recent GPT-4. You are quite welcome to use both. I just generally like to sway on the side of GPT-4, but that is a paid subscription. But if you want to use it for free, then please go ahead and use ChatGPT 3.5 completely free of charge. So what I like to do is give it some initial context. The reason I do this is just to make sure that ChatGPT knows what it is I'm talking about, what type of product I'm trying to create, so that I can just create the best version of it as possible. So what I will say now is, I'm creating a set of printable magical reindeer food tags. Are you familiar with this type of printable? And that's just so that I know that ChatGPT, what it's going to bring back, is going to be relevant to the product we are trying to create. Okay, so it's come back with this. I'm familiar with the concept of printable magical reindeer food tags. They are often decorative tags that you can attach to bags or jars. The tags typically include a cute title, such as magical reindeer food, a short poem, a design or illustration. So yes, it knows exactly what it is we're trying to create, and it's even given an example of a poem, of a message, which is great and exactly what we want. Now, what I might do now is ask it to create a really unique and cute, different type of message or poem. So I'll do that now. So I'll just say, excellent, please create a short and cute message that is unique and engaging. So coming back, it's come back with something really cool, really cute. Sprinkle this snack all twinkly and bright on your lawn or doorstep in the pale moonlight. As the reindeer munch with a twinkle in their eyes, you'll hear the jingle of bells from the winter skies. And then it says happy holidays. So this is great, really amazing. If you didn't like this, and you just ask it to regenerate, and it will come up with something different. For our design, we are going to use this one. So I will copy that, and then we will just paste it over here, make it smaller so that it fits nicely on the page. Maybe bring out the width a bit, and then just make sure that everything is on the right lines. Okay, bring it out a little bit more, make sure it's centered. And then lastly, we will copy and paste this to then put in Happy Christmas. Make that a bit smaller, center. So as you can see now, we've just got the initial wording really quickly, really easily, only taken a few minutes. And now we're going to go in and make a really cute design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of make a border. This will be a really quick and easy way to put this together. You can do more intricacies if you want, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you the quickest way that I would say to do this. So go to elements. So we'd click shapes. We'd make sure that that is white, and then open it out so that it fits behind, so that it fits, and then we put the position to the back. So now that we've made this kind of block in the back, what we're going to do is we're going to find a really cute Christmas background to put behind all of this text here. So the best way to do this is going to be just type in Christmas background, make sure that we're clicking free, static, and possibly vertical, because this is a vertical design. And then it will give us lots of different options. So that's quite nice. We'd open that up, make sure it's right to the back. So that one maybe wouldn't work. We want something a bit more colourful. So we just go back to this background, make sure we've chosen free again. And we want to find something with a bit more colour. So this could work. This is really cute. So we just pull it out, position to the back, and that looks really great. So what I might do is then bring this in a bit so that you can see more of what's going on in the back, resize all of the wording, make it maybe a bit smaller, because what I also want to include on here are reindeer. And then we might actually make this message a lot smaller, just so that we can get our reindeer nicely on the page as well. So then we'll go back to elements, type in reindeer, choose something really cute. And then you just arrange them. You could arrange them so they look like they're flying in sequence. Bring that down a bit, bring this one down a bit. Sure that's in its center. And then, so now we are almost done. What we will want to do is change up the fonts. So fonts are always where I spend a lot of my time. There are so many, thousands of fonts that can be found in Canva. And it's always like the place that I spend most of my time, because I just love looking through all of them. For this design, I kind of want maybe this to be a scripty kind of font, and then this to be kind of a really cute kiddie type font. So I would then type in script and then just scroll through and see what there is. So as I'm scrolling through, I'm just going to pause the video now until I've chosen something. So the font I've chosen for this, the magical word is called Better Together Script. It's really nice. I really love the boldness of the script as well. It's going to be easy to read for a child. So we're going to put that in the center there. And then I will probably change this one to Better Together as well. And then for the rest, I found this really cute kind of kiddie themed font. It's called Ribeye, and all I would do is change that and then click change all, and then it will change this font as well to that. And then you just resize, make sure that it fits on the page nicely. We might want to lock this, make sure it fits on the page nicely, move the reindeers down a bit, make sure everything's centered up. And then, so I'll move this down slightly, because in actual fact, they are going to, the user will either punch a hole. So once they've cut it out from the template, they'll probably punch a hole in the top here or over here. So we need to make sure that there's enough room for them to do that. So I'll just bring everything down slightly. And then we can add some color to this if we want to. So maybe this title can be a nice red. And the cool thing about Canva is that it will pick up the colors that are actually in the design already and then match them up so that you can make sure that your design is really uniform and succinct. And then this Happy Christmas, I might make that lovely green, make it slightly bigger. We could make this font slightly bigger, reduce the line spacing a bit. But yeah, this is a really, really lovely child-friendly design. It's really easy to put together. So let me show you how you could quickly make another set of designs just like this. So now that we have duplicated that, remove that background, again, just type in Christmas background. Maybe this time we might want to use this one. So we just click there and then set image as background. And there we go. We then maybe change this to green and then this one to red. And then you've got a whole new design. You might want to change out the font scheme, but you don't necessarily have to. All you would need to do is just change the background and you've got a completely different set of products there. Again, let me show you again. Go here, click Christmas background. We might want to choose, this one's really cute. So what we do is we click that, click replace background, and then we've got a whole another product. So that's how easy that is. Now that you've used ChatGPT to create the wording for you, you've made your initial template, it's going to be so easy to make a whole library of different magical reindeer food products. So yeah, I really hope that you are as excited about this particular Design With Me series as I am. I'd love to see what designs you come up with. So if you followed along, well done. I hope you got some value from this and that you made your very own set of reindeer food tags. For making it this far through the video, I am gifting you this template for you to use in your business as well. If you want to download it, click the link in the description below. And if you like ready-made products like this, then you may want to express your interest in my monthly membership, which is going to be opening very soon. You will get access to a whole range of different products in different niches, always untapped, always unsaturated, ready-made, with training to go with it. So if that's something that you're interested in, then please click the link in the description to express your interest, because when the membership starts, I will be having a very special mouth-watering offer for you. So definitely express your interest below and download the template from today's video. That's it from me today. I hope you got a lot of value from that. And until next time, all the very best.